Hello, by Ling. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be a very short video, because obviously I'm not going to do all this shit in like one day. This is going to be a collage. Now, what collage basically is it's a series of color shapes that are used to make one image. So instead of just simply drawing on the paper, this is going to be construction paper that will put together the same technique and the way I draw, but instead of just pencils and markers, crayon and such, it's going to be different color paper. So we have, beige, we got black I can use, and I'm going to use pencils and markers to kind of give depth to them. We've got all kinds of colors. We got here some Elmer school glue. Here's another school glue. Let's move these back here. And we got the Sharpies and the pencils. We got the pencil sharpener for this. This is my setup. That's how you've been able to see my work. Pencil. I think you've seen about 2 of my videos already. This is a light beige pink. We'll use this to make the first shape. In here is several colors. We got in here, let's see, yellow, dark yellow, some sort of beige, some sort of brown, grays, green, purple, sky blue, turquoise, sort of a pastel green, orange, another turquoise, another green, some other colors, red, sparkly colors. We've got orange. We've got yellow here, purple there. We've got some others. What these are. Okay. What I want to draw, I was thinking about you in a cute, sexy Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz outfit. And it's going to have a Shiba Inu as Toto. And I'll put the arms of like the three, the Tin Man, the Lion, and the Scarecrow. But it's going to be you in sort of that copper tone image. If you remember copper tone, you know what copper tone is, then you have an idea of what I'm going to do. So basically, the dog will tug on your skirt, and we'll see a little bit of your thigh. And it's going to be a very, very sexy, very colorful image. So that's what I want to do. This is lavender or lilac. Sort of a light purple and pink. We got crimson red and pink. We've got another weird green turquoise. We got some more colors. Look at this one. This is olive green. Might be for the Scarecrow. We've got sort of a, I think this is dark gray. Another pink. Yeah, let's see these ones here. So these are some of the more basic colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, black. We've got music going on in the background for some butt-fuckingly nonsensical reason. I don't know, people like to have their loud music on all the time. See, that's construction paper pad. Okay. We got another, I think some paper fell off. Yeah, this is a blue. See how that shines? It's like a weird puzzle. Okay, so I'm going to cut out the shapes and glue it together. Unfortunately, it's not going to be all in one video, so I'm going to do this. Today is just introducing you to this. So I call it a puzzle collage because it's like it's like those puzzles that you put together when you were 5 years old, where you put the shapes together to form an image. So if you look at this picture here, the bird, this is like you put a series of little pieces together, and it shows you how it's done. And I think I might have another image similar to this. Something I already did. Let me see if I can find it. If I cannot find it within a minute, I'm going to just draw the first little piece for you. Let me see if I have it. It's one thing to want to find something. It's a whole other thing to never be able to find it. I don't see it, which is a shame. Okay. Yeah, no. It would be, I have a whole mess of things in here. I have like a library in here of things. I mean, if you want to know anything about anything, you can always ask. I'm like a living internet, you know, I'm like a living database here. I don't think I'm going to find it for you. But I've done this technique before, so I'm just cutting out shapes and putting them all together. So I'm going to just start on the first. You get to see some of my house. It's not a George Clooney $5 million house, okay? It's not even a C-list celebrity's house. It's not even, but it makes do. And yeah, I'm going to do the first one for you now. Hard to do this stuff, even harder to commit. Okay. So this is you can kind of tell by the way it is, but it's a light pink, light beige compared to the white. Okay. So I'm going to draw the first image for you. So how I do this is I have to guess, you know, my mind, if Toto is pulling on your skirt, right? So we see a lot of your thigh, and I want to see that. So it's sort of like I'm measuring with my eye here. I spy with my eye. So, and you can see the division of colors at the bottom of the screen. I think Asians have the sexiest bodies. They do. I'm always like deeply infatuated with them. Trying to think. Yeah. Yeah, so if you remember the copper tone image of the girl and the dog, that's sort of what I want to do here. But think in your mind the sexy sort of Dorothy costume. All right, I'm going to have to use whatever colors I got here. All right. And then the next time you see this, we'll have some shapes cut out. And you'll see me cut out some shapes. And then by Wednesday, we'll start putting them together. Or I'll start putting them together. And see how that goes. Yeah, see, well, this will give it a lot of depth. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is very tricky. Very tricky to do. Even trickier to maintain. Okay. Yeah. That's good that Ling went to go to the theater. I haven't seen a play in about a year or so. You know, there was a time in Los Angeles when, you know, before, you know, maybe decades before the turn of the century, people came out here. They had wine businesses, vegetable produce businesses, but they also had like actors like Lillian Gish and Lola Crabtree and some of these other people. They made a living doing theater, like all the shows you could think of that are on TV. They did musicals, not musicals, monologues, dialogues, Shakespeare, not Shakespeare. And then Edison came along and changed everything, you know. So now we have, you know, social media and TV and internet, phone. We have all this stuff, you know. We just do. It just is part of who we are now. Yeah, this is great. I think I could just kind of stick to 8 different medium for Ling. I don't think I'm gonna make a Ling salad or a Ling thing, but maybe an animation piece like a flip book. I don't know. That's gonna be later on. That's I gotta feel really up to it. Okay. All right. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to cut it out right now. I think the only thing Ling really cares about is somebody cares about her, you know. She goes to, I mean, to be fair, a lot of stars live the high life, right? And she goes to many great places. You know, it's just how it is. But I mean, I don't mind going to 4-star restaurants and, you know, luxurious hotels and Jonathan clubs and such, but I wouldn't do that very often. In fact, once in a while. And it's like you have to have money to really spend on that. And I don't know, it's you get the best kind of foods, but then it's like I don't think the people would be very nice to me. You know what I mean? It's not easy being a minority and having to deal with you know, persecution and shit. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is cut this out. This will be the first shape and will be about the end of the video. And this is just to show you how far I think as I get along with more of these how to draw Ling videos, it'll be much faster so that you can just see quickly how I do this. But for now, it's more important to just kind of show you how it's done. Okay. And before I close out, hold on, I think I made a little mistake here. I'm cutting out just a small piece. Okay. So that's it. And that would go somewhere here. So you're going to see more shapes. You're going to see more things, and I'll do that tomorrow. So Wednesday, you're going to see the real work. But for now, that's it. Adios.